could have. You had the science on your desk in black and white. Could have switched to solar in the morning light, but the oil money whispered louder than the rising seas. Now we're the ones who'll pay for your priorities. You saw the glaciers melting, heard the warning calls. Could have reinforced the future, torn down those corporate walls. The quarterly earnings meant more than our tomorrow. Now we inherit ashes where you wouldn't swallow sorrow.
They could have
built a world worth believing in.
They could have
But they chose the short term when we're left with all the consequences of the greed they wouldn't mention. They could have saved us, but they never paid attention. You could have funded teachers instead of building bombs. Could have housed the homeless, healed instead of doing harm. But the budget went to billionaires and endless distant wars, while we grew up in schools with crumbling walls and broken doors. You could have made the medicine affordable and fair. Could have cleaned the water, purified the air. But profits over people was the only song you knew. Now we're drowning in the debt of choices made by you. They could have built the world worth believing in.
They could have
But they chose the short term when we're left with all the consequences of the greed they wouldn't mention. They could have saved us, but they never paid attention. Don't tell me that you didn't know. Don't say there wasn't time. You had every chance to change the flow, but you drew the bottom line. You could have left us up in morning fame. You could have, but you chose your selfish gain. Now we're fixing what you shattered while you act like it don't matter.